Welcome back to the GSL.
I ran down to the pharmacy, like, as soon as the interview started. I actually sprinted. I'm out of breath. It's so far away.
I know.
And the guy had no ice packs. It's the worst pharmacy in all Korea, man. So I went to 7-Eleven. I asked them if they had ice packs. They said no. And then I sadly bought an ice cream.
He has ice cream on his face. He's in a lot of pain.
Need to keep it ice, they said, for 2 days. So
yeah.
Don't worry, I'll be better by Saturday, I'm sure.
You'll be fine. You're actually doing fine right now, so.
Thanks.
You're doing more than fine.
What did he say in the interview taste? This was good?
It was just mostly about the game.
Yeah.
It was like, I practice feedback, and he's a tough opponent.
Practice feedback. That's like so funny. Those things always have enough energy for feedback. It just like makes a use map, like stuff with energy flies at him. He just like clicks on it.
We're gonna go on to our next game. Excuse me. We're gonna go into our next game. We're gonna have Lin against anypro, Taryn against Ro8. Now Lin, I'm sure a lot of you guys know who Lin is. He's easily one of the top 8 Warcraft 3 players of all time.
Yeah, he is actually quite a legend. I'm so proud of him getting this far in this tournament.
Yeah, he was having a tough time at the start of StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
Warcraft 3 and StarCraft, totally different games.
Yeah, they really are.
Totally different skill sets.
He found that out the hard way, Tasis, but he's been working hard, improving every single match. And, I don't feel he's top 8 player in GSL necessarily, but he's made it here. Here he is. And he's against the person who, in my opinion, is the dark horse of this tournament at this point. I really feel like the final is going to be July versus MC. But anypro, I look at him like, there's a possibility that this guy could make the final. Albeit not as big as some of these other players. I feel like he has a better shot than anyone else.
No, I totally agree. anypro is really... Yeah, I'm on the same page as you. He's just a really good player. We don't talk about him as much. He doesn't stick out as much. He's sort of overshadowed by somebody like San Zenith or MC.
Overshadowed by San Zenith. I thought I'd only ever say that about Slayer's Legal Line. But here we are.
Yeah, here we are. And, Lin, he was the guy who mostly got TVTs, right? Or was it TVPs?
No, this guy has shown us so many TVTs.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
He's done a few TVZs, but it's been mostly TVTs.
So we don't know how good his TVP really is?
No, we do not. In fact, doesn't even show a versus Protoss. I don't know if he's even played a Protoss.
Yeah, I don't think he has.
Not in Code A or Code.
He's sort of a blur, but
it's going to be really surprising to him when he scouts his opponent and realizes he's never seen these buildings before. What's that do, he says. Why is his barracks opening up with an Eye of Sauron in the middle? Well, Lin, that's called a warp gate.
Hope he's ready.
I hope so, man.
Now, look at that. 8 wins, 2 losses. That's quite different from most of the people's recent 10 matches.
If I was anypro, I would go Dark Templars versus Lin and drop one in his base and start attacking his SUVs. Be like, how does it feel? And you'd be like, oh, Warcraft 3.
Blade Master for so long.
Yeah. And then when he kills it, he's like, yes, now is my time. I killed it. And then another DC comes to him. How'd you get 2 Blade Masters? Did you just buy that at the center real quick and then heal it with pots and send it back in? No. It's not a hero unit. You get as many DTs as you want. Well, I guess, actually, you can only get 100 DTs.
Yeah, 2 supply each.
Yeah.
They eat a lot. Not 1 supply or Tosis.
Well, I guess actually you could get more than that, because you could be Zerg, max out in Infestors, steal a probe, max out in DTs. You could have 200 DTs. Just mind control them all. If your opponent has 100 DTs and you have 100 DTs, you mind control with 100 Infestors. Bam!
Yeah, theoretically.
200 DTs.
Wow. That's a lot of DTs.
That is so many DTs.
It'd be tough to move around if the DTs can't see each other. Imagine that.
It would probably crash the game if your opponent doesn't have an observer. It's just like this blur on the map. He just gets a mind grain.
You just actually go blind.
Yeah.
All right, head-to-head, guys. Lin against anypro. The map is Shikuras Plateau.
Good map.
Great map.
Just saw a great game there. Can these guys give us a game that good?
I don't know. I think we're definitely going to see a different style coming from them.
Yeah, no doubt. anypro, he is not.
anypro is more inclined to get Colossuses, right?
Yeah, he's a Colossi guy.
He's a Colossi kind of guy.
Yeah, he is.
Pie in the sky.
But he has a lot of different builds in his repertoire as well.
Lin, we don't know what to say about his PvP. We just haven't really seen it. So, we'll see. The countdown started, though. By the way, special thanks to Intel, G-Skill, and Coca-Cola for sponsoring this event, making it possible. Head-to-head now. It's Tasteless and Artosis casting Lin against anypro here at the GSL. Let's see which of these two awesome players is going to advance in the hardest, most badassest tournament in the world. Take that, Iron Chip. It's game time down here at the bottom right. One of the most successful Warcraft 3 pro gamers of all time turned StarCraft 2 pro gamer.
Dean.
Lin.
Serious guy.
Up here at the upper left, in the blue we have
anypro Prime, we.
the dark horse of GSL Season 5. anypro.
Pro 4. anypro, of course, named himself after a monitor, so he had to think of an ID on the fly at a tournament. The anypro monitors. I used to have one of those, don't anymore.
I never had one. True story, guys. Does anybody care?
It's very interesting.
Yeah. Also, another announcement.
Yeah.
Kind of sad news.
What?
Hydra leaves tomorrow.
I know, I'm so sad about that.
He's at my apartment right now. That little cat of his that doesn't like to be pet is over there.
The Hydra Jr.
I try to pet him. He just talks about how imbalanced that is.
This cat
he will
hates
be
Terran, too.
He will be going back to the States.
Yeah?
And he'll be living with
Skew
Machine.
for a while.
Oh, yeah, Skew for a while, and then Machine and Inca. So we wish him well on his trip. There will, of course, be a going-away party.
Yep.
In which, well, there will be much drinking. And if there are kids in the room listening to this, I'm talking about drinking Coca-Cola.
Which is what I'll be doing, because that's what the doctor said.
Yep. You're going to have to watch me.
Actually, I
take
can't drink
Artosis.
carbonated drinks either. I'm basically on, like, Powerade and water right
That's
now.
actually terrible.
My life is terrible.
And you have to
I've had
just
so
eating
much tomato soup. And mashed potatoes, though. The mashed potatoes are the highlight of my day. When I eat a little bit of mashed potatoes after my soup.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so sad.
I'm a sad man. Sad, sad man.
Artosis' life is just full of sadness. Now, Terran went for a tech lab, and that's, obviously more and more common nowadays. We don't normally see it as much, but with these two players today, I guess we're going to have tech lab openings.
They're all about concussive shells.
So,
who can blame them? They slow stuff down, Tasteless.
Yeah, it's a good ability.
You think you're fast? No, you're not. Not when someone has concussive shells. Faster now.
Now, when you do a strategy like this, what's nice about it is you can expand, or you can make a bunch more barracks.
Yeah.
So,
and you can even tech as SCFO you showed us.
Yeah.
And Tasteless, anypro, is quite a bit like you.
He's doing the
He
Tasteless
sees that,
build.
and he's like, oh, God.
It's another one of the Tasteless builds.
It's actually amazing.
Wow.
I think he's going to win the whole tournament doing the
I don't know,
Tasteless
man.
build. Jeez.
Unless I get in there and come up with an even better Tasteless build to beat him.
Tasteless has to sub because the player couldn't get there in time.
Yeah.
Wins for him easily with Tasteless builds.
Now, Terran's moving out. You don't normally go up their ramp with this, but you want to make sure they're not getting the next expansion while you're getting the command center.
Yeah.
But actually, it's going to be a timing attack from anypro. Oh, interesting. Bunker.
Oh, yeah. It's always fun when you do it this way. It stalls them out, makes them make a lot more use. They're like, oh, no, this is terrible. And then you cancel your bunker and get rid of stuff, and you're a happy, happy guy.
We have a Reaper. I sense danger.
There's nothing up there to guard against the Reaper, by the way. There he goes. He's here to claim the souls of the probes. Really, as you know, souls aren't in probes. They're only in biological units and stalkers.
Void Ray's out now. Now remember, the reason why getting... Hold on.
Hold on.
Wait. The reason why getting a Void Ray is so good against somebody who gets a tech
Oh
lab.
my God, is he going to lose that? And he is.
Ouch.
That is sadness incarnate.
Now the reason, he's mostly going to have Marauders and stuff like that. Won't have as many Marines. Very good. Focus on that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that is sexy.
Now, as Marines pop out, he's going to be able to kill a good amount because obviously one Marine at a time isn't going to be any good.
Nice. He's going to take that out easily.
Yeah, he is.
Easily,
that's huge,
easily,
actually.
lemon squeezily.
And this is really bad for Lin.
This
is
actually
doing a
could get
ton
out of hand here
damage.
because
Look at that, juggling it. Oh, there we go. Going after the Marines now. Doesn't want those to be alive.
uh-oh, 2 Void Rays.
Okay, so is this how your games normally go when you go for this
no,
one?
it's just what you do, man. Although they don't normally put a bunker outside my base, but
Lin in a lot of trouble. He likes that Marauder unit, but the Void Ray does not. Well, it likes it for the fact it's easy to kill. Makes the Ray look tough.
now if you can get these 2 guys,
2 fully charged Void Rays right here with no stim.
yeah, this
This is actually,
like,
this might be game ending.
yeah,
This is strange. I've never seen this actually happen exactly like this.
yeah. This is why you want to rush the Void Ray if you see a tech lab. It's just the odds of them having the right number of Marines. It almost never happens.
I imagine this feels like one of those tower pushes in Warcraft 3 to Lin. He's like, oh my God, I see it. It's, I can't stop it. 3rd Void Ray, yeah, that's actually going to be game.
GG. Well, sorry, Lynn. GG.
I got to tell you,
That's why you do that.
that was pretty good. Void Rays for the win.
I have to sign up. Look at the tasteless signature of approval on that bill.
Yes, 5 Cokes in there. No wonder he's winning.
Okay, he's gonna become diabetic, man. He can't drink that much Coca-Cola.
He's charging up on them like a Void Ray would, Tasteless.
Now, very one-sided game. That's a perfect example of a small adjustment in your build can completely screw you. You need a few more Marines.
He needed to have 2 or 3 more Marines out when that came, and he didn't. He was focusing more on Marauders. He actually had quite a few Marauders, more than you need.
I can't take you seriously with that thing on your.
It really hurts, man. I don't have any ice. I don't know what you want.
The fact that you can't open your jaw the entire time either is actually gonna. You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember? You just see the old Ninja Turtles movie? You remember Robin with
Splinter?
Like, yeah, that's.
I'm good with a bow. You know.
Yeah, you're good with a bow. You're Donatello, man. You're. Set 2 is going to be on Zelnaga Caverns, and Lin is not off to a good start. That is not how you want to lose a game. That's like something you're supposed to like.
That's
kind of
embarrassing,
grasp
actually.
during practice games. Like, well,
Also,
thank God I know that, so I don't lose like that on TV.
he definitely overmade Marauders there. He needs to be more careful about that in the future. anypro will Void Ray you. He'll Ray you into the void.
That's right. He'll do it. Some people wouldn't dare, but he will. anypro against Lin, head-to-head here. Zelnaga Caverns is our map. I'm Tasteless, and with me is Artosis. Together we're the casting Archon Tastosis, and I can't wait to see the results of this series here at the GSL. Let's go!